Alright guys, what's going on? Overkill999 here, back with another video. And today, we are back with some more Jurassic World Alive. And a lot has happened. First and foremost, we have Tanato Rex. We got Tanato Rex. And I'm gonna report the thing. Is that we have Magna. Magna Pirator. I'm pretty excited about having those two things unlocked. And if you're wondering why I'm guarding this, out of all things, that is because the new update is going to be released too soon. It's the Phlox update. Come on. I'm going to actually show you guys something really fast. Whoop. Ludia. Forums 2.7. Here we go. Release notes for 2.7. Alrighty. Release notes 2.7. Alright. The Phlox update. Phlox update brings new creatures, new abilities, new bosses, new achievements, improved creature balancing. Alrighty. Okay, introducing Phlox. Tiny creatures have made their way into Jurassic World Alive in the form of Phlox. Phlox are a group of 3 creatures who work as one in battle. Each Phlox counts as one member of your team. Phlox creatures have some special attributes. Each Phlox has special attributes that make them valuable in battle. First move we have is Absorb. With Absorb, Phlox can withstand powerful attacks and keep fighting, only losing one Phlox member at a time. But watch out for group attacks, these can take out an entire Phlox at once. So basically what this is say you have a Thoradolosaur, right, and it's using Impact or something. Let's say it kills one of your Phlox members. And whenever it attacks, instead of killing all 3, it only kills 1. But if it uses Group Shattering or Rampage, you're gonna take them all out at once. Alright, and then Rally. With Rally, Phlox can call a new member into the fray after one is defeated. But remember, regular healing abilities cannot trigger a Rally. Alright, so Phlox creatures: Dodo, Compsognathus Gen 2, Dodicevia, and Compsognathus. New creatures: we have Compsognathus Gen 2, which is a rare. Let's see here. Cunning Hit and Run, Swap Prevention, and Nullifying. Okay. Absorb. No Escape or Alert the Flock. Absorb, Alert Swarm, Alert the Flock, Courageous Alert, Hop and Mock, and Impact and Run. There's 3 moves here. This is Impact and Run. Impact and Run, Hop and Mock, and then I'm going to say this is the Courageous Alert move right here. And then that's Alert the Flock, Alert Swarm, and then Absorb. And then introducing Bumpy. Bumpy is the best friend of Ben Pincus on Camp Cretaceous, on Jurassic World at Camp Cretaceous. This is affectionate Ankylosaur with one large horn. Welcome to Jurassic World Alive. It's a resilient swapping tank. Use their swapping stun, group taunts, and shields to defend against high damage creatures. Stun alert, passive, superior vulnerability, and invincibility taunt, and then group taunting shields impact. And then the dodo, which we kind of got a little teaser for with the April Fool's event. The dodo is a large flightless bird that didn't go extinct until it was exterminated by humans in the 1600s. But the dodo is far from helpless. This flock creature packs a powerful peck. It's a cunning reinforcer, protective ability to reduce opponent's damage, then hit hard with a sacrificial alert decoy. If the flock has enough HP to survive it. Okay, so moves: absorb, flightless strike, protective alert, and alert decoy. Let's see. Flightless strike. That looks like armor piercing, distraction, and then attack buff or increased critical chance. And then protective alert. Looks like distraction, rally, and cleanse. So I think maybe it can revive. And then alert decoy, which is basically like a rampage and run. And then we get on to the better creatures, starting with the epics. The epic flock, Consignathus. Each member of the Consignathus flock might be small, but they're still dangerous. Some missing members of the Peter Luddle's expedition on Useless Sword and Jurassic Park: The Lost World are suspected victims of combi swarms. Swap to Consignathus to reinforce your own flock's HP. You should dodge. Alright, cunning and taunting. Absorb. Nope. Absorb, alert swarm, alert the flock. Cunning strike, hop and muck, and alert scurry. Not really sure what that is. And then we get on to the legendary Dodo Sevia, which is Dodo and Inostrancevia. Don't let the lack of feathers fool you. This fearsome dodo hybrid is no plucked turkey. Its razor beak is even more adept at breaking through exteriors than its hybrid. Dodo Sevia can hit and run, blah blah blah. Alright, moves. Absorb, flightless strike, protective alert, revenge, distracting impact, and alert decoy. And then we have the Compsognathus unique, which is Compsognathus and Diplocalus Gen 2, which is that red thing that I was darting. Alright, welcome. Jurassic World Live's first unique hybrid with non-hybrid components. Some DPG members call this walking hybrid the Arrowhead for obvious reasons. Which, it does kind of look like an arrowhead. Cunning Swarmer, soften distraction, nullifying effects, dodge and group distractions. Okay, absorb, swap in distraction. Let's see, Cunning Strike, hop and mock. I'm gonna say it's evasive, taunt, and nullify. Restricted group distraction, which I've read is like basically a distracting impact, and then alert scurry. Interesting. And then we have Referenantum, which is an apex. Which is an apex Dilophosaur. Referenantum is a cunning distracting expert, passive distraction, targeted distraction, group nullifying, and critical chance protection. Well, alright, alert counter distraction, swap in distraction, cunning strike, alert nullification, cunning rampage, and super distraction. Alrighty. New abilities. Alert counter. While secure, After receiving and surviving a physical attack, reduce attacker's damage cumulative negative 10% for attacks lasting 2 turns. And while threatened, after surviving and receiving a physical attack, reduce attacker's damage cumulative negative 15% for 4 attacks lasting 2 turns. Alert decoy while secure. Highest damage opponent. Attack 2 times with 100% critical chance. Self. Sacrifice 33.4 HP. Okay, so it's Rampage and Run. It's basically a critical impact, but instead of an impact, it's a Rampage and Run. But you can't use it right off the bat. And while it's threatened, the ability is disabled. Alert nullification. See, priority. All opponents. Remove all beneficial effects. Basically nullify. Reduce target's damage negative 50% for 4 attacks lasting 2 turns. While threatened, priority. Remove all beneficial effects. Reduce target's damage by 75% for 4 attacks lasting 2 turns. That's nice. Then while secure. Alert Scurry. Highest damaged enemy. Attack 2 times. Reduce target's damage for minus 50% for 2 attacks lasting 1 turn. So 2 times attack with a 50% distraction for 2 attacks. This may be worse than Cunning Rampage. Not gonna lie. While threatened, highest damage enemy 1.5, so the attacks decreased. The distraction is decreased, but it's a self-reinforce. So is that like a... I'm assuming that's a heal. With a block while secure. So the ability is basically disabled while you're secure. But while you're threatened, self-rally heal 33.4%. 66.7% to dodge. 66.7% of damage for 2 attacks lasting this turn, and then will swap for 2 turns. So it looks like a swap in move. So I'm guessing what will happen is, if you're at low health, you can swap this thing in. It's almost like a swap and dodge. Whenever you swap in, you dodge, and then you heal. Yeah, so it's like a swap and dodge, but instead you're healing. But you have a chance to dodge. Interesting. Alert Swarm. When opponent attempts to leave, it is swap prevented. It's basically no escape. Courageous Alert. Less enemy attack. 1 time, that's 100% critical chance hit. And while threatened, less HP, attack 1 times. Chance to dodge. And for 2 attacks. Protective Alert. While secure. Self-cleanse. All opponents reduce target's damage. Okay, while secure. Self. It'll cleanse itself while it's secure. All opponents reduce target's damage 50% for 4 attacks lasting 2 turns. Render target vulnerable for attacks. So it basically means that it's vulnerable. Which most things are vulnerable. Ooh. Threaten. Self-cleanse. Okay, reinforce. So, heal. All opponents, 50% distraction. Stunning alert while secure. Highest damage opponent, 100% chance to stun. itself. Unable to stop for 2 turns. So this is basically a better version of Swap and Stun. Because it's guaranteed if you haven't taken any damage. So let's say you're coming against the... Let's say this is in a tournament, and you're coming against the Cunning. Swap this in. You swap in Bumpy. It'll stun. You can go for your Superior Vulnerability, and then your Group Taunting Shield Impact, and then they'll probably die. But while threatened, there's a 33.4% chance to dodge. Pilot Strike. Lowest HP. Attack 1 times. Reduce target's Gurgle chance by negative 10% for 100% for 2 attacks lasting 2 turns. Remove attack increase. So it's basically a Cunning Strike that has armor piercing. Group Taunting it. Shield Impact. Not really gonna explain that. Basically, it's an impact that gives you a taunt and shields, Mock and Block, cleanse, taunt, dodge, priority. Oh, so it's like a side flap, but instead of 100%, it's 75, and it nullifies. Restricted Group Distraction. It's basically like a group distracting impact with that distracts halfway, and then super distraction, which is the really good move. Priority, highest damage opponent, remove dodge, attack 0.5, reduce target's damage by 50% for 2 attacks lasting 1 turn. Yeah, judging by with a 25% chance to stun. So yeah, judging by this, we can kind of tell there's a distraction, there's a stun, there's a cloak and remove. But then all opponents. Highest range opponent, remove dodge. Interesting. All opponents attack 1 time, reduce target's damage. Not sure if we have like a raid or something. Interesting. New raid bosses. Undropped Blue will replace Woolly Mammoth. Mulania, the second rare raid boss on Jurassic Live, will be introduced on May 19th. Okay, so it is currently May 8th. Tomorrow will be the 9th, which is on a Sunday. So then, does that mean this will come out on... What is that? Tuesday? Well, I'm pretty sure the current course is on Tuesday. And then the Apex Steel Officer will appear as the first Friday boss on May 28th. And then Smiling Enemies, decreased for 22, new achievements. Donate 3,000 Epic. Receive 200 Epic DNA. Evolve Silverceros to level 15. Evolve Shurthiomimus to 15. Evolve Renchinia to 15. Create 4 flock creatures when 50 PvP battles using flock creatures. I'll evolve the Compsognathus to level 15. But encourage use the ability Courageous Alert 30 times is on point. Get 30 direct hits on epic flock creatures. What's improved? Now players can directly jump from the campaign creature selection to screen the roster to evolve their creatures. That's nice. And then players can see the raids on the map until they complete campaign chapter 2. Creature updates. Alright, so players had enough the win rates with Monometrodon and Cercorixes, other than the rarity, so basically they've been nerfed. And every Stop Boost Shuffle is on its way. Monometron, Fierce Impact becomes Fierce Rampage. Crit reduction 50 to 0. Speed decrease. 100% to 75, and then reduce damage from 50 to 25. Check our Rixies. Speed was nerfed from 117 to 113 attack. 1300 to 1100 health. 4200 to 4500. And then speed decreased from 100 to 75. Triceratops actually has gotten a buff. Cutting Impact becomes Cutting Rampage. Speed from 117 to 119, and it's immune to speed decrease. Now, Schoonosaurus. At the bottom of these charts, and compared to the other towers, Argentus, Maxima, and Gemini Titan, to even the playing field and give Schoonosaurus more value to players, we gave it a minor buff. Gains medium resilient counterattack, which it should have had from the beginning. Group Distraction becomes Restricted Group Distraction. And then health was increased. What's fixed? Red boxes. Hitboxes are too large. I want device. Alright. And there we go. So that basically covers all that. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Bye, guys.